Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a comedy horror film called Aqua Slash from 2019. Enjoy your viewing. Graduates go to ride water slides, but they turn out to be deadly. I am not surprised by this. Brad is a young lifeguard at a water park. One night he brings his girlfriend Cindy. The young man hopes to impress the girl. That night, their fun is disrupted by a man who suddenly appears. He pushes Brad off the platform and he falls to his death. After that, the psycho takes the girl and does very bad things to her. The school graduates are going to celebrate their graduation. Alice is the head of the alumni committee. She announces that they will stay there until the end of the weekend. The young people are thrilled. Josh and his friends are preparing to perform. They have their own musical group. While looking around the stage, they meet Conrad, the water park manager. Meanwhile, many girls join the annual car wash in the park. 2 winners will receive a prize, a trip to Europe. Priscilla is in charge of the event. Tommy is worried that he can't find his girlfriend, Kim. He tries to find out the whereabouts of his girlfriend from Priscilla, but she just shuts him down. Kim is Josh's ex-girlfriend. She works at a water park. Tommy finds her talking to Josh carefree. Mike is Josh's father. His son sends him a voice message. He invites his father to attend their party at the water park. 2 students bring bottles of alcohol with them to the slide. One guy slides down, and the bottle breaks on his head. The staff calls an ambulance and closes the slide because the water is full of shards. Alice and her friends are indulging in illegal substances, but her boyfriend, Paul, can't join in the fun. He works at a water park, and it is he who needs to clean up the mess after a bottle breaks in the water. In the evening, Slim and Chad ask Tommy to help them with the equipment. They deliberately take the boy away so that Josh can be alone with Kim. Mike has dinner with Priscilla. He is not embarrassed by the fact that she is married. Her husband is Paul. The couple has a great time and then goes to the water park to attend Josh's performance. During the concert, Phil does a mass mailing and everyone receives the video. In this video, Josh and Kim are doing some interesting things. An angry Tommy goes up on stage. He beats the musician, and taking Kim with him, he leaves the party. Priscilla accidentally overhears a conversation between Paul and Alice. She realizes that her husband has been cheating on her for months. The upset girl leaves the party. Mike is talking to his son. Josh is offended because his father just watched him get beaten. Mike shares his plans. He plans to buy the water park. Alice overhears this conversation and goes to see Paul. A quarrel breaks out between the lovers, and the girl leaves, slamming the door. At night, an unknown person drills into one of the slides and installs 2 large blades. In the morning, Mike watches what is happening in the water park. An unknown man sneaks up behind him with a gun. He shoots the man in the leg. Mike tries to hide from the killer and opens the door of one of the back rooms. There, he sees the bodies of Cindy and Brad. The man lets out a last scream before the unknown shooter shoots him in the head. Tommy is fired from his job. Kim has left him. He tries to contact her, but she doesn't answer. Sitting in his car, he meets Conrad. The man tries to reassure him that everything can be fixed and nothing is wrong, but he is too depressed to listen to anyone's advice. Conrad leaves to prepare for the opening of the water park. Priscilla tells Paul that she is leaving him. The students take alcohol and prepare for a crazy water slide. Alice gathers a team to beat the boys. Paul is concerned that the lifeguards Brad and Cindy are not there. Despite this, the park opens. Priscilla announces the start of the competition and shows off the winning trophy. Tommy joins the alumni to get even with Josh. He notices that one of the water slides is leaking and finds plastic shavings in the grass. He tries to warn the students, but they just walk by. Paul explains the rules of the competition. 3 teams of 3 people have to hold on to each other without breaking away. The team that gets down into the pool first wins. The main prize is $500. Slimy is nowhere to be found, so Kim joins Josh and Chad's team. Paul gives the signal with the starting gun, but Tommy, who has run up, asks him to stop the competition because he shows the shavings he found and assures him that there is a hole in the water slide. Paul and Priscilla wave Tommy off and start the competition. The carefree teenagers begin to descend. Tommy tries to warn the people at the top. Phil pushes him, and he falls on one of the slides. Priscilla contacts Conrad on the radio. He is on duty below and has to give permission for the next race. Alice's team rides on the track where the blade is installed. She sits first, and the girl is cut into several pieces. The girl sitting behind her also gets caught in the blade and dies. The team of Josh, Chad, and Kim go down first. Participants and spectators are horrified when they see bloody water and body parts flowing down the neighboring path. The pool turns into a bloody mess. Josh tries to climb the slide to the top to see what happened inside. Conrad loses consciousness and drops his radio. Falling, he injures his leg. The third girl from the team, Alice, is still alive. She is separated from the blades by a body in front of her. She tries to crawl back, but the stream of water pouring down from above prevents her from doing so. Tommy unfortunately fell into this particular pipe. The boy tries to slow down with all his might, clinging to the edges of the sides, but he is still swept away by the flow of water, and he rests his hands on the blades. The girls in front of him are long dead. Josh is still trying unsuccessfully to climb up the pipe. Kim is standing in the bloody pool and falls into wild terror and panic. Conrad can barely get to the radio to cancel all descents, but Priscilla's radio doesn't work well, and she doesn't understand what is being said to her. One of the participants refuses to move out at the last minute, and then Priscilla invites Paul to take part in the race as a rival. After some persuasion, he agrees. Tommy can barely hold on because his arm is bleeding badly, but he continues to fight for his life. New teams start from the top. Josh manages to climb up the rebar. He tries to help Paul, who at the last moment broke away from the team and changed his mind about going down the water slide. Phil and Priscilla's team finish the slide and see a bloody pool of body parts. The girls' team pushes Tommy, who resists, and he is left without a head. Conrad asks Kim to turn off the water on the slide. The girl hurries to the back room. She slips on a pool of blood and falls next to Mike's body. When Kim sees the other bodies, she is overcome with wild horror. Josh fails to pull Paul out, and he falls down. He rushes upstairs, where there are still people waiting to go down. He shouts about the danger, but one of the guys just smiles and jumps into the pipe. Conrad also tries to warn the students about the danger, but group after group continues to go down. The guys at the top throw Josh and Conrad into the pipe. These horrific events end, and after a while, Josh and Kim are sitting in front of a lawyer. The lawyer tries to tell them that the boy's father left him a fortune after his death. He will receive a lot of money. Before the inheritance documents can be drawn up, the lawyer asks Josh to sign the documents that will allow him to start construction. When his father was still alive, he really wanted to build a shopping center on the site of the ill-fated water park. But as we can see, he won't be able to do it anymore due to certain events. A sad Josh signs the papers, and then the lawyer hands him a check. The amount is very impressive. He is given $20 million. Josh hands the check to a mysterious woman sitting next to him. She takes off her glasses, and we all realize that it is Priscilla. She hugs the young man and assures him that he is innocent. The woman herself begins to smile slyly, and then everything becomes clear. She recalls how many years ago she and her father used to ride these water slides together. He died because a rescuer did not have time to save him. At the time, Mike was too busy getting to know his young girlfriend. After these terrible events, Priscilla decided to take revenge on everyone at any cost. She didn't even care that innocent people would get hurt because of her revenge. After that, the movie finally ends. If you have watched the video so far, you should know that I am happy to have viewers like you. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to the channel and follow the news. Klontsak Recapped was with you. See you soon.